Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How to learn faster for exams. Tips and tricks. My dear students, in this video there are only few tips and tricks, but they are very useful to learn faster for your examination. Please watch this video and enjoy the tips and tricks, and you can make preparation of your examination within few days. Tips and tricks how to learn faster for exams. There are numerous other strategies you may employ to help your brain recall information. In addition to visual and spatial memory approaches, here are a few simple ideas to get you started. For a fast overview of several of these steps, here. Understand content first. First and foremost, make an effort to comprehend the material. It is simpler to remember information that is arranged and makes sense to you. Spend some time understanding the information before attempting to memorize it if you do not comprehend it. Make a connection. Make a connection between the material you are attempting to remember and something you already know. Stuff that is not connected to other concepts is more difficult to remember than material that is. Make up a while link if you can't think of a way to relate the information to something you already know. Let's imagine you are attempting to remember that water at sea level boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit and 212 happen to be your closest friend's phone number. First three numbers. Imagine dropping your phone into a boiling ocean to connect the two. It is a strange connection, but it might help that truth stick. Revise before going to sleep. Take some time to think about it. Your brain analyzes and stores information as you sleep. According to studies, try reviewing knowledge shortly before going to sleep, even if it is only for a few minutes, to see if it helps you to remember it. And also, when you will get up from your bed, you should also revise your material and content again. Self-test. Every now and again, test yourself by actively recalling the material you are trying to learn. Do not simply read notes or a textbook. Instead, actively quiz yourself. When students revisit material, they frequently believe they recall it simply because it is familiar to them. Instead, ask yourself questions and challenge yourself to recall the answers or material without looking at them. This will allow you to pinpoint places where you are having difficulty, and you can then use one of the memory tricks to assist you remember it. Also, don't quiz yourself right after trying to remember something. Wait a few hours or even a day or two to determine if it has truly ingrained itself in your mind. Distribute your practice. Two things must happen for an idea to go from your temporary working memory to your long-term memory. The notion must be memorable and repeated. Repetition is a powerful tool for enforcing information to your memory. Flashcard utilizing the simple method in this section and self-testing are all examples of repetition texts. Spread your studying and repeating out across several days and gradually extend the time between sessions, spacing things out and gradually increasing the duration between sessions can help us again gain confidence in our mastery and cement the notion in our minds. Make a list and write, because there is a direct connection between our hand and our brain. Writing appears to assist us more profoundly in code knowledge that we are attempting to learn. During a presentation, try writing your notes by hand, or rewriting and reorganizing notes or material by hand afterward while you are writing down a notion you want to remember. Try saying it out loud and visualizing the concept. Form meaningful associations. Making meaningful groups that simply the material is a useful method for memorizing. Consider the following scenario. You need to recall the names of 4 plants: garlic, rose, hawthorn, and mustard. You can associate the first letter with the image of Graham cracker because they abbreviate Graham. All you have to do now is visualizing Graham cracker and the names of the plants will come to mind more easily. Make use of mnemonics. Mnemonics are memory aids that use system and text to help people remember information. When the initial letter of each word is sentence is also the first letter of each word is memorized list. This is a popular for many children. For example, taught the order of operation in math by saying, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. This is the arrangement. For a decent list of examples and ideas, refer to Wikipedia. You are talking to yourself about the content you are trying to memorize may sound unusual fast, but it can be useful memory aid. Instead, then simply underlining or reading information, try speaking it out loud. Thank you very much, and loudly and bravely subscribe this channel. Thank you. Remember me in your prayer.